Well, here it is. I bought the, I think it's 550 Starlight kit off of Amazon. Looks like it pretty much comes with everything you need. And this one has the Meteor test on it. I'm not sure, I've never seen one with it installed, so hopefully that turns out good. I'm going to do it tomorrow, start on it tomorrow. Got to get the headliner down. It does come with a plug-in for a house. And fiber optics for the main box here. What are these? Crystals use installers. No, ain't gonna be using that. But yeah, we're gonna start on the install tomorrow. I'm gonna start tearing everything out tomorrow. I might go out there and go ahead and get the visors down and the easy stuff done. I'm gonna have to get some. I know a lot of people I've been seeing use the glue gun and glue, and then I've seen some people use just the silicone. But I think I'm gonna use the glue gun and glue on mine. But I do have another kit as well. So I don't know if I want to do both of them or just one. That'd get me to, what, 1,100 stars if I did both kits. But I'm not sure how good that'll turn out. So I might just go with the one kit for now and see how that does. But I know I'm going to document how it's done to get the headliner out, because I know I've looked on YouTube for weeks and weeks, and I can't find any videos on YouTube on how to get the headliner out without, you know, having to remove the seats and all this other stuff, because I'm trying to do it the most simple way possible. I'm not trying to go through there and rip everything out. But I don't want to crease the headliner trying to get it out as well. But yeah, I'll start on it tomorrow. Headliner for the 2021 Chevrolet Silverado, the crew cab. Just stay tuned. Well, here it is. We got it down. It literally took all of about 25 minutes by myself. It honestly wasn't too bad. Hardest part, man, it's just these clips, man. Them clips there, they are ridiculous. But yeah, I went through here and took all the pillars off, the ones here on the side, that side. The front, actually, I didn't take but one of those off. You actually got enough room where you can just flex it a little bit, but not too much. You don't want to flex it too much because this will crease very easily. And then the back here, those tabs, you can actually just slide them up. This one slid out, the other one didn't. It pulled out. So I slid one out and pulled the other one, and it actually popped out. And then this light here, the cargo light, I guess you'd call it, it is ridiculous, man. It took forever to get it out. You got two tabs, one here, and same on the other side. I recommend using 2 flat tip screwdrivers. Pull that out. The front, where the window, rotor back window, this here, it has two pieces of plastic here. They just pop out, they lock right in. And you got a T10 or T15, 2 T15s on both sides. This one here, you'll have to use a screwdriver to get to it, because you can't use the little handheld one because it won't reach it. And then after that, you can just pull it down. It's got 2 tabs, 2 connectors. The visors, those wasn't too bad either. It's got a piece of plastic that goes around this here. Just pop that off. Then you got same thing, T15 screws. And then you have one on this side. It's got a little cover. Let me show you real quick. Because I looked everywhere for videos on YouTube for this, and I couldn't find one anywhere. But you got to pull this cover right here off. And you got one there. You got 2 bolts on both sides on the driver and passenger here. What else? that's really about it, honestly. I was thinking it was going to be a lot harder to get this down than what it was, and honestly, it's not that bad. But you definitely have to be careful with this thing because it is very fragile. But all I used was an 8mm, 10mm, 7, and I used me a little pick to pop the little covers off. But yeah, other than that, I think that was all I used. And a flat tip screwdriver. You'll need 2 of those, especially for the light there, because that thing's a pain in the butt. I did take my back seat headrest off, so it'll be easier, you know, to fall down. But I'm gonna try to do it without taking the front seat out. I know a lot of people that I've seen, they said that you don't have to. Then I also seen a lot that say you do. So we're gonna try it without taking it out. We're gonna lay the seat all the way back and see where that gets us. But yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't bad as what I was thinking. But the pieces on the sides, they're very fragile. Let me show you. I think, yeah, it was this one here on the driver's side. I pulled on it and it literally broke it off. But I'm not too worried about that because it's got the screws here to hold it in. So that really ain't a big concern to me. My main thing was not creasing the headliner, which it's still good for now. Hopefully it stays like that until we get it out. Next thing I'm seeing though is they glued the wiring harness to the top. I'm not sure why they did that, but we're gonna try to cut that stuff off and then get the headliner down and out and get these stars put in here. But yeah, I mean, that was the hardest part, was that light, honestly. The light in the back area, that was the hardest part. Everything else has been pretty straightforward, not too bad. I think that's about it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this thing the rest of the way out. I'll keep y'all updated on what else you have to do, or if you have to take the seat out. I'm gonna try to do it without, like I said, though. See how far that gets me. If it don't, then we'll just go from there and start over again, I guess. But yeah, I'll start the video again once I get this headliner down and out. Well, I'm back again. Yeah, I don't see this headliner coming out without removing the seats. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just do it in the truck, because I do not feel like taking the seats out, and I definitely don't feel like trying to bend and pry this thing to get it around the seats and creasing the headliner. But yeah, I don't know what technician thought it was a good idea to glue this freaking wiring harness down, because it is a pain in the tail to get loose. Now that I've decided that I'm going to leave it in here to do it, I didn't even have to really take it down. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna run up to Walmart and get the stuff, the supplies I need for the Starlights. I'm also gonna, because now I can see my third brake light. I'm gonna see where it's leaking at and see if I can put some self-leveling silicone on that to fix it. Because I took the truck to GM and the Chevy dealer, and the guy in the back told me that they don't like working on these or trying to repair the window because they don't make any money off of it. Which, you know, don't make no sense, being the truck got 4,000 miles on it, still under warranty, and they don't want to cover it. Well, they don't want to work on it. They said it could be up to 2 months. He said they got guys in there waiting 2 months to get them fixed, and I'm like, nah. So now that I got the headliner out, I guess I'll get the water hose out and see where it's leaking from and get me some self-leveling silicone and just go around it, I guess. I mean, it's going to be hidden. You're not going to be able to see it. But yeah, I mean, almost there. About to start with the install, I guess, after we get the glue gun and the glue sticks. I think that's all I need. The kit comes with the drill bit that you need to drill the holes. I'm gonna get me a Sharpie so I can mark where I want to put the holes. Because I mean, you can actually get to the whole headliner you know, from outside the truck without having to take it all the way out. And I mean, it's not necessarily you have to take it out. It's more convenient and easier to do when it's out, but you know, you risk damaging your headliner trying to do it the quick way rather than taking everything out and doing it the right way. So I'm gonna just leave it in here and do it this way. So yeah, I'll keep y'all informed when I get back and get started. All right, well, we got our hose marked. I sectioned it off into 4. It's gonna be 137 on each side. But yeah, I'm about to start drilling these holes. I'll show you what I picked up at Lowe's. I mean, not Lowe's, but Walmart. Picked up some Gorilla glue sticks. Seemed like they would hold up a little bit better. And then the glue gun. And then I bought me some self-leveling silicone for the rear window. I'm gonna try to figure out what's leaking on it. But yeah, that's all I got. The kit comes with the drill bit, so I didn't need a drill bit. But yeah, we're about to start drilling these holes so we can get ready to run this fiber optics through there. Alright, I'll keep y'all updated. Well, here it is. We got it in there. That definitely was not fun. But all the lights are in. I actually ran mine behind the carpet and then through here and up the panel on the side there. And that panel there, it is hard to come off. You really need to take your back seat off to do that. But now we're about to start test fitting everything and see how it looks. But yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. Show you the finished results when I'm done. Hopefully I can get it done this evening. Still got a couple more hours of sunlight. Well, I got them in there. Really wasn't that hard putting the headliner back. What I did was I let the seats back up in the front, put the headrest back on and raise them up. Then I actually left this pillar on here, so I put the headliner in here first, and I started with the visor, put it on, and I moved to the centerpiece there, and then I went to the other visor. And in the back, I just put the headrest back on those seats and raised those all the way up. And that seemed to work fine. But yeah, they're in here. I got the box just under the seat and I plugged it into the power outlet there. I'm eventually gonna run a switch, but for now, I'm gonna leave it like that because I don't really have any backseat passengers and I don't think it's gonna hurt anything being under the seat. It's not gonna be that bright. I'm gonna put stuff under it, so it should be fine under the seat. Now I just gotta go buy the tool to trim them down to the headliner because I completely forgot about that. But that's the only thing we're liking now. Then after that, I'm gonna wait till it gets a little dark and I'll do a video of it in the dark time. Because you can see them now, but you can't see them good because they're not trimmed down. But yeah, I'll get back to y'all this evening when the sun starts going down so we can get a better video and better visual on how they look. The only issue I had was right... My phone will focus. Focus phone. It's right there. It's like the drill bit I was using, the one that comes in the kit. When I drilled it in there, it freaking caught and it broke the bit. And when it did, it twisted the headliner. But it's not too big of a spot. I'm not really concerned about it. But that's the only issue I had. After that, I just used a little ice pick and did the holes, which took a lot longer to do with that little pick rather than a drill. But it is what it is. yeah, I'll give y'all another video when it gets dark outside so y'all can see the lights a little better. Well, I got some good news. We got this thing done and it turned out great. It looks good. It turned out great. It turned out a lot better than what I was thinking. It looks great to me. I wish that I went with a bigger kit now, probably about 650. I think 650 would have did it, but I mean, this right here, for what I wanted, it's good. I really didn't want to go on the back liner here. But I mean, I went on the sides. I went all the way up to the visors. It turned out good to me, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Or if you got any questions on how to do it, just hit me up. I'll answer your questions for you. It really isn't that bad. The hardest part was getting it down. And then the most annoying part was doing it in the truck. If you can get it out of the truck, it'd be a walk through the park. But doing it in the truck, it's a pain, but it can be done. Because I did it, you know, it definitely turned out good. I like it a lot. And it's got a lot of different modes on this remote. See if it'll focus on it. I gotta see why because it's supposed to have the twinkle effect on it. I don't know if I got the fiber optic line pushed down too far in the motor. I'm gonna have to check that when I get home. But other than that, I mean, it turned out great. I mean, I got 5% on my back and you can see it through that. I mean, these things are super bright. I mean, you can adjust the brightness, but yeah, man, they turned out great. I love how it looks.